Yet every man here has a particular purpose and a particular gift that they have to give the world. Not just for sexuality. Because if we don't know what our deepest purpose is, then we can't embody the sexual power that our feminine counterparts are looking for. In fact, we feel impotent, not just sexually, we feel impotent in the dimension of success, consciousness, enlightenment. It could be success financially, it could be personally on some level of some personal breakthrough achievement, it could be on a level of meditation. Perhaps some of you are aspiring to have deeper awakening or consciousness or embodying spirituality in a deeper way. Yet what keeps us from living that fully is we've allowed our depth of being to be eroded by life, by circumstance. This is natural. But what we're going to do, first of all, those of us who have more of a masculine essence, is we're going to be working on deepening our soul, our essence. And when you deepen your soul, you deepen your power. When you deepen your power, your authentic self comes to the forefront. This is not about being some macho idea of what it means to be a man in power or sexually powerful being or anything like that. It's about living your deepest purpose so that every single day that you live, you know that if this was it, today, tonight, if the clock went like this and you passed away tonight, brother, you, how would you live today? What would you give? And to make a long story short, there's nothing you're going to get at the end of your life. You leave it. You all have heard this, but it's true. So rather than making it a cliche, let's live the awareness of a spiritual warrior sage, which basically says and vows to himself that this is it. I have today. I don't know if I have tomorrow. I don't know. And I may not have everything perfect. How many of us have everything perfect? That's insane. But part of the masculine dilemma is that we have to achieve some particular level of success, inner achievement, outer achievement. And when we attain that, then we can be finally free to love. Who knows what I'm talking about? Finally free to be successful. Finally free to give my woman, my kids, the world, my purpose. All of me. And what I want to tell you is that's an illusion. A total illusion. Because until you're willing to die complete every single day, whether you're a young man, starting in the world, coming out of adolescence and claiming your own power, finding who you are, whether you're a more mature man who's lived life, who's felt the gravel underneath, who's been up and down, we have something to share with each other. We have a union to achieve. And that is a union of warriorship. And what do I mean by warriorship? It means to face whatever is within us that keeps us from living our deepest purpose. That's it. That could be fear. It could be past history. We all have history. And in this 3-day intensive, we're not going to be focusing on your history. We somehow believe that we are a product of our history, and there's truth in that. But until you wake up to the sage within you, you'll still be weighted down by that. The sage in you is that part that is already free. Not making excuses for father figures, mother figures, society. A lot of things are not working well on this planet. They're not working well. Yet we're on the vanguard, as us as men and as masculine people, to actually change the course of reality, starting with ourselves. And when we're willing to do that, guess what happens? Our energy awakens. When our energy awakens, people around us feel more presence. They feel more of our tangible presence in the room. They feel our ability to stand strong in the face of adversity. They feel our presence in the middle of a crying child, in the middle of kids screaming in the back of the minivan. I'm not talking about just big metaphysical things. I'm talking about practical things. In the middle of a busy work situation where egos are being pulled at, Should we go for more success? People are stepping on each other. But can we hold this torch of integrity, of depth? And I know we can, because I've been teaching thousands of people for many years, and what I've noticed is that the warrior sage is not a benchmark to attain. It's something that must be uncovered, because that's what we actually are. We are not cowards. We are not weak. We are men of character, men of depth, men of love, men of freedom. And no matter what society has told us, we can awaken that, and when we do, guess what? The women around us are going to be cheering. They're going to feel that presence, and what the most sexiest thing that you can offer, and the most sexiest part of you, is not the fact of how much money you make. It's not how charismatic you are, but it's the depth of your heart commitment to life. And your willingness to stay stable in it when life is going and be anchored. Gentlemen, I'm going to have a wonderful time with you, awakening and co-sharing that energy so that we can awaken to our true masculine essence.